you say the kids aren't doing much these days, wait till you hear this. This is a huge honor. Next week, 2 Louisiana students from Baton Rouge will be showcasing their talents among hundreds of projects at the International Science Fair down in Brazil. Here with more on their projects are Kuasia Stafford and Andrew Knott, Dr. Eski Tifik. And first of all, this is a huge honor for these kids because they're only among a few in the entire United States that are going down to Brazil.
Correct. Well, Kenilworth is one of the top performing charter school in Louisiana, and we have a lot of students that are doing science fair projects, and we established effective partnership with local universities. And so we have advisors, we have mentors.
But 2 kids from the same school going to a huge international conference like this, or contest, that really is pretty amazing. Kuasia, tell us a bit about your project.
My project is to save the wetlands in a cheaper way.
So you think you've discovered a way to do that?
Yes.
And you got an extra honor for that too. I mean, people here in the state have recognized that.
Yes.
And what was that honor you got?
Department of Environmental Quality Award.
And how are you going to save the coastline cheaper?
Well, we use 3 waste materials to make a structure that if put underwater, it will not break down.
Okay. And Andrew, I'm looking at your thing here. It looks pretty complicated. Now, you're all about saving money and saving space, right?
Yes.
And tell us about this, because you're using a lot of different forms here. I know the hexagon, which is part of and we're talking about this, Buckminster Fuller's, the geodesic dome. And that's part of your project, isn't it?
Yes.
So explain what you got here.
So we're pretty much act like a phone company moves into town. We're trying to act like they set up base stations.
Okay.
And we're trying to find the best pattern to use so that
to build the base stations?
Yes.
Okay.
And when we find the pattern, we try to find the best efficiency, which would be the hexagon.
And what grade are you 2 guys in?
8th.
7th.
7th and 8th. I'm just amazed by their knowledge.
Right.
First of all, and this is y'all's first trip to Brazil, isn't it?
Yes.
And you're very excited about that.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to the most? In the contest or just actually seeing Brazil?
Seeing Brazil.
well, at least you're honest. That's good. And you've been dying to go to Rio. And why do you want to go to Rio de Janeiro?
Because when the movie Rio came out, it was like my favorite movie because I like a lot of colors. And for some reason, I think that's what it's going to look like.
Well, I've been to Rio de Janeiro, and you're going to love it down there. It's a very, very beautiful city. And now, their chances of winning, how many kids will they be going up against?
Well, there will be 250
from all over the world?
Yes.
And how many from America are actually going?
5. We heard
5.
Only 5.
So 2/5 of America is from one school.
Right.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And now, what's the first thing you'll do when you get down there? Do you go right to the contest, or do you get to do a little sightseeing first?
Sightseeing first.
Okay, and that's what you're looking forward to, isn't it?
Yes.
And not if you win, but when you win, what kind of a prize do you get?
Gold medal, bronze medal, silver medal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Plus, you get to see Rio. It's got to be
Yes.
good. All right. The Brazilian Science and Technology Fair starts on Monday. Andrew and Kuasia are only 2 of 5 students from the entire country who are taking part of this, so that's really a huge honor. They'll be among hundreds of students who are doing this worldwide contest in Brazil.